Fun fact about bacon. Yes, I totally agree. People who eat bacon are less likely to blow themselves up in the name of Allah. Hey, and it is the 4 o'clock shadow, episode 1253. And are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Are there any answers? Well, we'll explore that today together. Why not? I don't know where Shadowhawk is. Why would he be here? He's only my co host. He's not here. I can beat up on him. He's probably listening. Shh, stop it. Quit it. Desist. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Well, maybe we'll get into, uh, what I've been doing, and maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just wait on Shadowhawk to get here. Do, 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 do. It should be more like Twilight music. Do, 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 do. Oh, well. Yes, I'm here, and that's all that counts. Cruel chuckle. Um, got the coffee with a little bit of lime juice. Yeah, made that about an hour ago, actually. Woke up about 30 minutes ago, and I was like, ugh, dead to the world. Not really. Sore, a little bit sore, a little bit tired. Worked last night, worked the day before, worked the night before that, I think. I don't know. It all blends together, but working day and night, woo, it'll get to you. Put in 2.5 hours last night. Almost got out to the service call that I've been doing, and ran out of chemical. So I had to go back and get the chemical, but they have the trucks so tightly in there. I could almost had to climb over them. I didn't. I had to pull one of the trucks up to make a little bit more room, and then there was getting out of the truck. They've got them packed so tightly in there. I think 6 in a row. You can't hardly get in one to move one out of line. So that slowed things up, and I needed to get over to the side just to open the door. But besides that, even just to turn the lights on, I had to leave the door open, and you couldn't open the door halfway because there's a truck backed up right to the door. So I had to come back, and fortunately, after spraying 3 gallon and running out, I decided to get the secretary's house, and I sprayed out my last little bit there, and it's like, oh, well, I got to go back and get some chemical. And Abby went with me the whole time, and we went and did that. And I had to go back out there again today, and finish the job, but with a backpack. And I did spray with the truck too, because they have like a coal sack or a cove there, in a lot of the wooded area behind the house, their property. They're hosting about 75 to 100 doctors at their house. Maybe some kind of symposium or presentation they're doing, or maybe just having a good time with the doctors, that they work with, that her husband works with. I really don't know. I got to meet the mistress of the house, which was a smaller Oriental woman. I said, "Oh yeah, I grew up out here." She asked who I was and whatnot, and I said, "Oh yeah, I grew up out of here. About a mile away. My brother still lives out there." But got that done. Got my truck vacuumed. The guy's still picking up traps. I was surprised to see Larry and Larry. Now we just need a mow, Larry, and maybe a Shep or Curly. We got Larry Talbot. We got Larry Adams. Larry Adams hired on a year before I did. And Larry Talbot, maybe 2-3 years ago. He's kind of the one that took up the slack on the daytime, when the daytime crew kind of quit. Just got in the door. Be with you shortly. Okay. The StreamYard link is right there in the chat, brother. Anyway, take your time. So surprisingly, I thought this was going to be my last day, but apparently not. Tomorrow will be my last day for sure. They have Jerry, who's been with the company maybe 6 years now, I think 5, 6 years. Don't see him much except maybe at the Christmas party. And I don't know if he was at the last one or not. He's a very amiable, you know, guy, down to earth guy. I really like him. He went around like 4 different places, Wynn being one, sometimes 2, to pick up all the traps that are the bug traps. And I was surprised to see Larry and Larry here today. They were cleaning the specimen jars where they put the bugs, and they're just like jars, like you would probably repurpose jars, nothing special. And cleaning the bug traps. And he probably would have to make 2 trips. He didn't get in till about 4:30 yesterday, and he still had like 4 places, 4 cities to go and pick them up at. Just to drive over Wynn's going to take an hour, and to drive back, there's 2 hours, and to pick up all 7 traps, you know, and the truck only holds so many, so he probably has to make 2 trips. But hey, Omer, we'll get the traps finished off, cleaned. I didn't have to do any of that. Larry and Larry kind of did that today while I went out and did the service call. They were kind of done with that when I got back. I actually woke up late, about 9:38, and was trying to text her when she called me. And I said, "Oh yeah, I'm coming. I'm just, kind of tired from working yesterday." We had like empty. I can't imagine trying to move these things. These giant steel, I assume they're steel, tanks that hold chemical. And we're tugging on them, trying to back them up to the outside wall. For some reason, they wanted, maybe to make more room to pack the trucks. I think somebody's actually going to come out and pick them up. I think that was it. Dan the mosquito hunter is on the prowl. That's what alarms are for. Fuck the alarms. Fuck it. It wasn't. I got another hour and a half in rest, and it didn't hurt anything, because I could have washed my truck today, but I said I'm gonna clock out at 12. So far I've gotten in this week. I've gotten in 10 hours, counting last night and the daytime work I've done. Approximately about 10 hours, and then tomorrow I'll just finish up, what I didn't get done today because I went in late. I'll just they're going to come back and wash the traps anyway. And it's a good excuse for me to kind of do that. Plus I would like to, I kind of threw this in a bug in her ear today. I would like to mop the floor. I can't believe anybody's, not mopped the floor in there. That's something I can do. And maybe she doesn't want to be in there with the fumes or something. Of course, I could always shut the door, and it's Pine Sol. I don't think she'll mind, but it's grubby looking. And just to get in some time, So after I wash my truck, and Jerry's got to wash his truck, he should get in all the traps today. I told her, just have him put them within the gated area so that we can get to them. No need to. I said, where's he been putting the traps? She didn't know. she had me pull the tattletale out of the truck, which is like a little green device, and as soon that shows you everywhere I've went. So uh where where it's plugged up underneath the dash, uh if you leave those in, and she had to go and pull all those out of the trucks because they'll run the battery down. I told her, yeah, 2:30, when I got into the garage, I saw the display lit up. Somebody had left a key in the ignition and it was still going. You let that truck sit there for 4 or 5 months, with the key in the ignition and the light on, it's going to run down and be worthless, right? Hey, Shadow,
Uh, hey, what's happening, buddy?
so damn stubborn. Yes, I am so damn stubborn about some. I refuse to. My time is my own, and fuck that. If I've got a job that's not going to tell me you're fired for coming in late, I'm going to get some sleep. And there was no reason. It's all arbitrary, all subjective. So if I have to absolutely be there, I'll be there. Even if I had to stay up all night to make sure. I do not like an alarm clock at all. Now, maybe if it, like I said yesterday, if it just eases into some music that I like or something and sort of gently wakes me up, my wake up time is my own. That is my most creative time. That's where I created midnight. That's where I created TM. That's where I could tell you so many characters that I created early in the morning. And I really resent having to go to work. And to tell you the truth, it was a lot safer for me. How, Rex? Well, I'm not competing with the school buses. I'm not competing with all that morning traffic. It, Traffic was light just an hour and a half later. Okay, blue haired whale. Okay. You're really endearing yourself to me, Omer. Really? Just keep pushing that button. I'll show you how, terrible I can be. Carrie says, I think you need a swear jar, mister. Even
Oi,
things are
Gary.
good for you.
Hola. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I got home, that backpack and everything. I got the backpack on, after talking to the lady and going, oh, good, got it on, because that thing's heavy. Even with, and I, and I had, maybe half a thing full, and some leaked out and stuff like that. But it's a hazard and it's a hassle sticking all that stuff on your back. I came home and showered off, but I got it on, and then what's this? And I choked it. I choked it off. I killed it. Well, it's a pull cord, right? Small engine. So I have
Right.
to set it down again, take it off, and get it started, and then put it back on, which is a major big hassle. You know, um, I'm just teasing, Bud. I love lotion. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So I got the estate done, and you know, you would like the estate right next to it, Shadowhawk, and maybe
Oh,
down
yeah.
the street from it. You've seen these giant, almost like Nephilim skeletons.
Yeah,
Maybe
man.
you've seen some. Yeah. But now
Oh,
in
yeah.
the other, in her neighbor's house, it's got like Freddy, Michael Myers, Death with the sigh. I didn't even look at all that's out there, but the whole front yard is full of full bodied. I mean, probably 6 foot. I don't know what the height of, but it looks like people out there.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll have to post some pictures later. Mama Hawk's been it's her day off today, so she's been outside decorating the yard. We've gone
Oh,
skeleton crazy this year. So I need more
I showed a
skeletons. Very
picture
skeleton.
yesterday where skeletons were all over the yard, almost like zombies crawling, and then uh on climbing the side of the house. Oh hell, should I even attempt this? Here goes the show. Welcome to the show, Homer Glitch. Don't wave your
Hello.
hand at me,
Homer.
mister. You know, maybe we'll
I'm
have
gonna
a
be
show
good,
if I
Rex.
put him on mute the whole time.
I'll be
I know
good. I'll
there's
be
a
good.
bomb in your logo. Is that a warning for your F-bombs? Never heard you swear so much before, Gary says. That's only because Homer is here.
It's because I'm pushing buttons, Gary. I'm pushing buttons.
I did nothing so far. I'm completely innocent.
Van Piglet.
Very true, Shadow. Very true.
Van Pig?
Van
I like
Piglet.
that one.
Mhm.
How dare you? I love that, Barella.
That's Dr. Ben's.
How dare you?
So this is Dr. Ben's character, right? That he's done comic books of.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Okay, I gotta check those out.
He's over on. You can buy him on eBay currently.
Really? Okay.
He's got 4 comics out there you can buy.
Cool.
Red
Tell
hot
us
ready.
about Dr. Ben, because I really
You
don't
got
know
a,
anything about him.
You got a link for his eBay handy there, Homer?
Yeah, I'll drop it in the chat here. Sorry.
Cool.
That's the camera a little
Just
bit.
say sure, Apex, sure.
What's up?
So demanding. Damn.
Apex?
But it's only
I'm
Homer.
just saying.
So, yeah.
You call me Apex.
I finished
call
the
me.
Mr. Happy. I don't know if I'm happy with it or not, but I finished the Mr. Happy card.
You're showing up for me, potato cam, big time.
Yeah,
I don't
not too
blame
great
you.
today.
I don't believe you. See, you
Okay.
yell wolf all the time, and nobody believes you after a while, Homer.
Well, I'm telling you,
That's scary.
You did that to Shadowhawk the other day. You were saying his audio was bad, and it wasn't. And he even kicked himself. You know, you were being very
I'm not
frustrated.
saying shit anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep saying that too, but it keeps on coming. You know, so
His audio is bad, but I'm not gonna say it anymore.
All right, fuck you, Homer.
you're telling me this isn't focused.
Oh, now you're in focus. Yeah, you look good now.
Yeah, now you're good. It wasn't right until just now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you couldn't see anything.
Now it looks like bad.
Now you're
you're
back
out of
to
focus.
potato wraps again. Yeah.
All right, Mister.
Cool Gray C63.
Yeah, see there? Yeah, you saw that real good. Look at that.
Yeah, focused on your pen instead of
Raining
focusing back
on
on
you.
you.
Yeah. Put your hand palm forward and then bring it back towards your head. Yeah, your whole palm. Yeah, and then slowly bring it back.
There you go. That's,
Is it in
that's
focus
a
for
little
you?
better.
Because it looks like Vaseline cam to me.
Yeah, you're
It's-
Vaseline.
Yeah,
Try it
it's
again.
not super
Put your hand
terrible on
and
my
slowly
end.
move it back.
I've got an ant.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'll help. That looks good.
Mhm.
I think I have thought up a name for him. I saw a motorcyclist with a helmet, you know, and he looked pretty cool in his jumpsuit and probably Suzuki. I don't know what it was. And and I was like, I need to make this a biker character. And this is just not focusing. This is crazy.
It was focusing on the card, great. Not focusing
No,
on you.
Oh,
you're,
now-
you're in focus now.
There we go. Hey, I'm here.
Now you're back.
I'm over glitch. Flying butterflies. Fuck. Sausage finger's gonna knock me out. Yeah, there's a short-lived character called Ryder. That was in the Marvel magazines for 2 issues. Now, should I just spell it normally? Because he's in public domain. Should I spell it normally or kind of like I did with Storm Rider and spell it and then I might even be able to copyright it.
I mean, I would try it
I
with
would
the
do
Y.
one
I
you could
suppose.
copyright.
Yeah. I mean, if you can get one, you can copyright.
Right, with
It's
the
not gonna
copyright,
say, yeah. Definitely go that way if you can.
You can
I
still
dropped
get
all of a few of Dr.
get
Ben's
Frog
links.
G. The Cerebus key is still in demand, although I think they had their closeout. Indiegogo has not closed it down yet. You can still go over to Indiegogo and stock up on some Frog G. 63 backers, $4,046.
Yeah, I think Indiegogo's site is a little bit on float right now because they're doing like some kind of changeover, and I think they're not gonna
like they
do
got a whole
anything.
new. Apparently, they're redoing terms of service and all kinds of stuff. So
I heard like till November 4th, so it might actually stay open till November 4th. I think that's when they said
it might, yeah.
somebody.
Wow. That would be great. That would be past my birthday, and maybe actually I'll get to back it.
Birthday, he said. Birthday.
I don't know if we hit the zone yet or not, but it's like from a certain date until November. It's like a 2-week window there. Like they're not gonna be launching anything. They won't be accepting any new campaigns. They won't be.
Really? Now, who reported on that? This is the first I've heard about that.
I
dude, I heard about it like a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've made
Where did you hear about it? Somebody's show?
Yeah, I heard
everywhere.
Somebody else's show, but
Ethan talked about
everywhere.
it.
Of course, everywhere. Yeah, I missed it.
Ethan talked about it. Katie's talked about it. A lot of people have.
I think if you go to the front page on
website,
Indiegogo, it might tell you.
Yeah, I think there might even be an announcement there. I'm just hoping I don't lose all my inventory of my.
Have a chance to back Frog G then. Absolutely.
No, you won't, Shadow. They did take that stuff down for a little bit, but it seems like it's all back now. You shouldn't. They don't want to do that.
Yeah, because for a while there, I was having, I'd get an update, and then I'd go to check, and I would remind myself what I ordered, and it would tell me that the page wasn't available or whatever. I couldn't go look up my old
days
order.
ago, it was down for like 4 days or something, and people were kind of
that had me worried. I was like, oh shit, man, I hope I don't lose my stuff. Because Rex lost like a whole couple of pages worth of.
Yeah, but that's because he's dumb.
Well, that's true too.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, Mr. Smarty Pants here hasn't told me how to recover it yet.
Oh, we just gotta log into your page correctly. I don't think you're logged in correctly.
Yeah.
Or something.
Okay. Well, something.
Or a different account or something.
And I really need to know because.
You sure you didn't back under a different account or
a different account? Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I've got like every book that I've backed since 2018 is still there. I can go all the way back.
Different username or email or something? That's what it sounds like, Rex, more than anything.
Well, I also wrote the information down so I know what I backed.
Well, that doesn't mean anything, I mean, the writing versus what's on the actual site. That's like, I know it's proof that you did it.
I'm just saying that I know, that's why I know that there's certain things that I haven't gotten. If I'd gotten everything, I wouldn't be concerned about it. But I haven't.
It's because they all went to Elsie's house, Rex.
Maybe. I backed that Deathsworn and I contacted the creator and he was like, well, give me your email, blah, blah, blah. And I gave him a couple emails possible. And it's like, no, those weren't it. And he wasn't going to give me. So it's like, well, F you, that's fine. I won't back your second book with, and I didn't tell him that, but I was like, if you're going to not believe me inhospitable and you should have the information on your end, I've got it written down, and I don't think I would have wrote it down unless I backed your book, Anyway,
Yeah,
I love this page here because look at the toes on Frog G. Look at that, how long a toe that is. That's
crazy.
I don't know that his toes are really that long, but in this panel, they are, you know.
I thought that was part of the ground. I was like, what the hell?
That's longer than Cyberfrog still, man.
Well, maybe that's what he was going for. You know?
I think maybe it was, just playing around.
You can't fault the creator for verifying that none of those emails that you sent him were not on his end. I mean,
yeah,
you
may have sent them,
whatever. I mean, I didn't have to back whatever. Whatever.
I'm just
I just retrieve my stuff. I got most of my order from Ethan, but not everything. I would like to get that. Okay. And when Pineapple Perception was one of those that I backed heavily, over $400 worth, back in 2021, I think it was.
And that one disappeared?
Yeah, that one's on some of the first ones that I,
you must have been using a different username or something. They're just completely gone. I've never heard of it.
Isn't there a feature where you can just buy without logging in? Or like signing into the account? Isn't there a feature where you could just like buy it as a guest? What's up, Caleb? Because if you do it that way, then it's not gonna keep it in your inventory. But
sorry, Elmer, just to make a point to Carrie, I put you on mute for a second. See, I can roast his nuts and keep him silent. So, go ahead.
I think you might be right, Elmer. I think you can do just a guest check-in without giving them any information.
Right.
And if you did it that way, Rex, that might be why it's not showing up.
You'd have to look at your emails.
I always log in because I want to have a record of it with Indiegogo, so I always log into my account.
Right. I think they took that feature away because of issues like that. But you should have an email receipt. They usually email you a receipt.
Oh, you know what? There you go, Rex. Go back into your Gmail or whatever service, your email service, and you can type in Indiegogo receipts or whatever, and whatever they sent you that said, because they only send you an email receipt saying thank you for supporting the book, blah, blah, blah. You should be able to find it that way.
Have you ever seen this, Rex? Check it out.
No, that's actually one of the better pieces that I've seen you do. I really like the blackface. That's pretty cool.
Well, he is a black little boy. I mean, he's a black.
This is the first time I've seen this one.
Not the way you draw him.
He says, "I'm gonna eat that little nagger ass."
Give me that.
Give me that ass.
See, Omer, only reason Omer does stuff like that is he's a minority and he knows he can get away with it. If I did that, they would call me a Nazi, which they do.
Well, anyway. I am a colored, right?
Well, John Maloney's drawing a whole nother comic book that's based on this, man.
Yeah, you got a little brown sugar in your, coffee.
Nobody called him that.
Carrie doubling down and saying, isn't his First Amendment right to free speech denied? Hey, I'm the ultimate gatekeeper.
Goatkeeper? You're the goatkeeper.
A goatkeeper, right? Yeah, a goatkeeper. Yeah, I keep the goats for my niece that makes soap out of them.
The thing in it is, Carrie, on the internet, the Constitution normally does not apply unless you're doing something really crazy.
So I never showed this piece because it was a little controversial, but I drew it 2 years ago, right when the first campaign was coming out, and I was gonna
really.
I was like,
that's awesome.
I was like, maybe not, maybe not. I was inspired by Will Eisner, The Spirit.
Yeah, if I really wanted to beat up on Omer, I would say, where is the glitch omnibus? Because with all the other stuff that he does, he could have already had the glitch universe well established and in a very thick book for everyone. But he's busy drawing Batman.
Big book. Yeah.
Big book. We want our big book, our big hog. Oh, there's the big
We
You know
hog.
want
what?
our
Every drawing that he does, Rex is honing his craft and making him better, drawing by drawing. And when he's ready to put out his book, he'll be ready to put out his book.
Sure,
There's my thick hog.
sure. Let's go.
Sure, Shadow,
Sure,
sure.
sure, sure.
Don't
Sure,
you
sure,
be
sure.
pushing this poor young lad. You're gonna
I'm
drive
here
him
to
out.
support the indie comic community.
That's right.
Silence. Silence, you two. I have
We
news
love
here.
the small creators.
Here is number one Hell Rider here. It was Hell Rider was only in 2 Marvel magazines. He is a public domain character.
Okay, I'm gonna say it must have been some old man. So do you
Here's
think
number
they kind of got resurrected the Ghost Rider idea? Or that first cover there looks kind of Ghost Rider-y a little bit. This one doesn't, but
well, I mean, motorcycles were kind of in, right? The 60s, early 70s. And he used to pal around with a character called the Butterfly. Skyward that put it out did not include a proper copyright notice on its issue of Hell Rider. It did not consist of the word copyright, the symbol for copyright, followed by the year of publication and the name of the copyright holders. And thus, because of copyright law at the time, which I assume they're saying that, it may have been changed, became public domain upon release. There were only 2 issues of Hell Rider, and a third was completed but never published. The Hell Rider issues were mature audience magazines not covered by Comic Books Comics Code Authority.
okay. That was going to be my next question: was how is this thing public domain if it was like made in the '60s? But you answered that question because it immediately became public domain. Wow, that's nuts.
Gary
'Cause they're
Frederick being the
stupid.
writers and Mike Esposito, the creator.
Man.
The
They've got the monkey.
origin of Hell Rider is after graduating from Harvard. Brick Reese, Harvard, is drafted and sent to fight in Vietnam. There, he's wounded with a bullet to the base of the skull. Since the wound is inoperable, Brick grants doctors permission to try the experimental drug Q47 on him. The doctors say, "We don't know what kind of side effects this might have." After a month of daily shots, the slug dissolves and Brick gains tremendous strength. However, since his powers are only intermittent, he puts them from his mind, returns home, and takes a job with the Los Angeles law firm of Williams and Williams. Only when rock singer client Julie Storm is abducted does he soup up his motorcycle, design a costume, and put his occasional heightened muscles to work as Hell Rider. Hell Rider has a black belt in karate to fight back on when his muscles fail. His Harley Sportster motorcycle is equipped with a flamethrower under the headlights, rocket boosters for a nearly vertical ascent, napalm tanks, and a jet that throws out an oil slick from the front.
Well, they were counting on some heavy marketing deals for back in the day. They used Harley by name, the model. It's wow. Okay.
Well, I don't know if that was actually in the. I don't know if that was actually in the magazine, but that might have just been part of the description. You know, it was assumed it was a Harley. You know,
yeah. No reason
Sounds
to
like
assume.
they're a bunch of dummies. Doing free shit.
It sounds like a lot of idiots though. They're just not knowing how trademarks and copyrights work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a Marvel book. It was put out through Skyward, but Marvel's name was on it, so you would have thought.
Yeah, so somebody at Marvel approved that shit, which makes it just as bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's amazing. Is that the only comic that's ever happened to us? That they didn't copyright it correctly and it immediately became...
Oh, no. That's not the only instance. No.
Okay. I don't think I've ever heard that before, because that's just fucking wild.
There you go. So Michael Plug, 1975 October calendar.
Should be buried. You should never edit again.
There's your werewolf. There. That's 3/4 of the Monster Legion there. Frankenstein is not in the Monster Legion, but the Man-Thing and Dracula and Ghost Rider is the only one that's not there. If you had Ghost Rider instead of Frankenstein, that would be the Legion of Monsters.
Got old Jack Russell back there.
Jack Russell, right?
Werewolf by Night.
Werewolf by Night, yeah, Jack Russell. Yeah. I never quite knew that was a dog breed, when I was younger.
and you own one.
And I own one now, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was funny as hell. My uncle actually had Jack Russells when I was a kid, so I was familiar with the breed. And then when I got my first Werewolf by Night and saw his name, I got a giggle out of it. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
It's because you're smart. You're smart, Shadowhawk.
I thought Jack Russell was a pretty cool name, even not knowing it was, a dog breed. But now that I know it's a dog breed, it kind of takes away from it for me,
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it makes it stupid. Couldn't you come up with... I mean, I'm sure there's people called Jack Russell out there, but it's probably rare and,
Jack Russell is a good, strong, respectable name. And yet, it's... I like the coincidence that it happened to be a dog breed, but it was named after a dude. It's a dog breed, but it was the guy who bred the dog that they're named after. It's not like it's just a dog.
Yeah, the dog didn't name himself, Rex. They can't talk. Didn't you know that? Dogs
a man called Jack Russell, named after a dog breed, becomes a werewolf. What a great story.
He's not named after a dog breed. It just happens to be a good, strong name.
It's just a coincidence, right? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Remember when Moon Knight was kind of like first came out, and he was a hunter of werewolves. He had silver moon throwing stars that he would use to subdue werewolves or anything that was, subject to wounding with silver. So, that was when silver was kind of affordable, but now.
Early Moon Knight? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Moon Knight. Yeah, he was kind of a monster hunter in a way. His first few couple appearances.
He started off kind of that way. Yeah. Yeah, I had a Marvel Premiere, the magazine size, the black and white and gray tone, that reprinted, I think, both of those stories from Werewolf by Night, where he's hunting the werewolf. Pretty good book.
One of my favorite, that was Gil Kane cover, by the way. He did a lot of those, and this is a Gil Kane, one of my favorite Gil Kane Werewolf by Night Jack Russell covers, where he's scaring the hell out of this little kid.
Yeah, but he's not going to hear. Werewolf by Night was a good guy.
Well, he's he's just going to salivate over her. This is,
I mean, she's gonna be scarred for life. Don't get me wrong, just because she saw him, but he's not gonna hear.
Well,
Give me
it
that little
says right
nigger
there, you know, a
ass.
startling werebeast runs amok,
Give me
stalking human prey.
All right, well, maybe he is gonna eat her.
He's like, this looks like a perfectly fine appetizer to me.
White
I
meat.
will certainly be wrong in my wrong.
White meat. Listen to that. Racist.
Who needs that dark chicken when you can get white girl?
Dark meat's juicier.
It may be juicier, but I still like prefer the white meat over
More
the dark.
cushion for the pushing, Shadow.
I like mine lightly toasted. A nice toasty brown. It's just right.
I like them glow in the dark, so I never lose them, Shadow. White, pale. And like the brides of Dracula.
Can't hide now. Fucking garage with
Edwin
no
in the
lights.
house.
What's up, Edwin?
Hey, Edwin. She's
I'm
so
a
white,
winner,
she's
Edwin.
She's bioluminescent.
The cover to the last and final issue of GI Combat.
Well, it was the last and final issue.
It ran 288 issues. It had a good run. 288 issues. Started in the 50s and ended in the early 80s. I think 1987. So not maybe early, but.
So like who worked on it back in the day? Kubert, Kirby, any of the big guys?
Yeah, this is a Joe Kubert cover, and we will be talking more Joe Kubert tomorrow on Feature Friday. It's Joe Kubert Day.
Nice.
Looking at all things Joe Kubert. Founder of the Joe Kubert School
of Art.
Comic art.
Yeah, specifically comic art. Yes.
Comic book university.
Apparently, Cecil gets right there in front. I don't know how he did that, because did he have Cecil in there all the time or what? I don't remember him in front of
digital.
No, Ethan's been drawing characters.
Oh, has he been doing it digital? Yeah, that's such a cheat. It's such a cheat.
No. He probably drew it on a piece of paper, but they digitally put it in there afterwards.
Yeah. Ethan doesn't do digital. He might manipulate it later, but all of his drawing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because I don't remember seeing Cecil there at the front either. Because you could see
he wasn't.
really long legs.
Yep. Yeah, he wasn't originally on that first page.
So if I'm Andy Smith, I'm saying, what the fuck? I'm not in here. My characters aren't in here. If I'm...
Yes, he is. He's right there beside Cyberfrog's elbow. Oh, not Andy Smith. That's Aaron. I'm sorry.
Where's
No, there's a cord dress in there somewhere.
Where's Black and White? Where's, the rest of Comicsgate? Just wondering.
It's only the guys who show up to the Kings.
Oh, do they not show up for the Kings?
Probably, like the ones that don't show up, they probably didn't put them on there. Oh yeah,
I mean, you would think if Spring Ball and Pigman get in there, that they've
been showing up to the Kings.
Yeah, and Champ is I'm sorry, man, but I love Champ, dude. His fucking art's amazing.
Can you imagine seeing this thing prehistorically? A terror bird for you, Shadowhawk.
Yeah, that's a suitable name.
Oh wow. Wow,
that would terrorize the hell out of you. Like, oh shit.
That's a good chicken right there.
That looks like a Ray Harryhausen good time there. Look at that.
Dude, that'd feed you for a while, but man, you don't want him to come after you.
No, you don't. That thing could
come at me. Come at me.
I think, yeah, you got to shoot that from a distance.
Just because you shit your pants doesn't mean he's not going to pick you up by your head and crunch on it. You know.
No, you're not going to leave you alone just because you smell bad.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
The more you smell like ass, the more he's gonna eat it.
He's like, oh, you smell even better now. Oh, crap.
This guy tastes tasty. He's tasty. I better stop because Rex will get mad.
One more Rex get mad. Oh, shit.
The model is
just wanna-
located in the Natural History Museum in Vienna, Austria. Interesting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vienna,
The hoity capital of the world.
Don't they have like canals and shit there too? Like Venice? I think they do.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not
Like Amsterdam.
mistaken.
Like Amsterdam.
Yeah, Amsterdam. I know they do. I think Vienna does as well. There's a few different cities that actually have the canals and stuff, but you know, Venice is the big famous one.
Is the big one now.
They need
That's what she said.
Apparently, speaking of Art T. Bear, he's got a new kitchen redesign. And he's
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Arturo
Dude,
Tiber.
Art's living large out in Texas right now, dude. He's got a nice ass pool.
Mm-hmm.
Big old house. He probably got a ton of money left in the bank from selling his house in California. He's living like a king.
David
like
Williams posted. David Williams did this piece. He says it's unfinished, but I wouldn't touch it. It looks great. Did it on Graybeards, episode 138. Look at that, the demon.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Little black and white, gray toning. That's all you need, man. Don't color it. I love it.
Who was it? Who was this again?
David Williams. Let me
David
see.
Williams? Brohawk. Never mind. I got.
Yeah.
David Williams.
Awesome,
David Williams.
Yeah.
David Williams.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, he's good, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's fucking cool.
I wouldn't touch it.
That
He says it's unfinished. I would say, yeah, I'm good with that. That looks great. That looks like some Alex Ross level stuff. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know what else he was thinking about doing to it, man. But
it's got a lot of energy. I think anything else, you know, your negative space. Your negative space is just as important as your positive space.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking about it.
To color his stuff.
Yeah,
he likes to color
he's probably
stuff.
thinking about adding more color. Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope he scanned it. Well, apparently he scanned it, so that's good.
He's better at coloring than fucking Gabe. I don't know why Gabe was coloring.
Yeah,
stuff.
he is.
Fucking that was like I was scratching my head the whole time. Like, why is this going on?
Another Joe Kubert cover here. We'll be covering Joe Kubert some more tomorrow for sure. Hellcat.
Cool.
That's a great cover.
Gonna be lots of war stories. Hey, did you ever hear anything from Texas Dave on Tuesday? Did he shoot you an email or a message or anything?
I haven't checked. You know, I will send him a thing apologizing. For sure.
Yeah, I'll find him. I got him on it.
Texas Dave could always show up in the chat too, guys. Like, come on, Texas Dave.
I don't think Maya is going to get offended too badly. Here is a double page ad. I can only show one page at a time. Done by Ernie Colon for Atlas Comics in 1975. 21 action-packed full-color comics.
Hey, Rex, let me on the show. I'm here, Texas Dave.
The new House of Ideals. So they were even stealing their Marvel's little moniker, the House of Ideals.
He doesn't even watch the
Dave
show
is
anymore.
Dave is very English. He usually doesn't invite himself.
But even if
Tiger
he just said
Man.
hello in the chat from time to time, it would remind him. You know, hi, hey guys,
Yeah.
I'm still alive.
Well, if Rex forgot about him, he popped in the chat and be like, "Hey, I'm here." But if like I said, he's been going through
We
a
missed you,
major.
Texas Dave, is all I'm trying to say. We miss you.
Yes, we miss you, Texas. If you see this
Al
on a rewatch somewhere, remember, Rex may not, but Homer and I missed it.
Al Milgram and Dick Giordano for more like 2001 issue 1 cover from Atlas Comics. That one I do not own. I need to get this one for my collection.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to collect all the Atlas. I mean, there's not that many titles, and they're generally affordable. Hardly anybody wants them, but
okay.
yeah.
Nobody wants that trash, Rex.
This is
Nobody
a
wants
Brian
to-
Bolland
please.
Wonder Woman, but I just have to show this one. Bondage and Point Blank. What a neat cover.
Yes. You better do what I say, girl. You know what to do. Get on them knees.
Buy this comic book or Wonder Woman gets it.
I'd like to know what kind of bullet is going to shatter her cranium, though.
I don't think they ever said she was bulletproof. She only blasts them with her little wristy thingies.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
apparently she agrees with you. Look at that expression on her face. She's just waiting for the
Yeah,
bang.
she don't look like she's too confident in that skull bone.
Yeah, that skull bone. Yeah. Skull bone. 2000 AD cover that's really neat. The frog within the helmet there saying, have made contact with the aliens, facial area composition, flesh, conclusion, edible. He's going to eat that guy.
Oh, very nice.
An alien that looks like an amphibian. That looks like a frog.
He looks like he's not even concerned about the little froggy. He's just like,
No. It's going to take him a week and a half to eat me anyway.
Well, he's going for your eyeball first. I'll pop it right out.
Oh, the soft tissue, absolutely, and then straight down the optic nerve to your brain, and then you're just a buffet at that point. Here is your lizard representation today, Lorenzo. Planet Comics. I think number 29. Yeah, it's definitely a lizard, an alien lizard.
It's a dragon. Dragons are lizards.
The magic dragon
who lives by the sea.
And lives by the sea. See, there is a sea back there. You can see the sea.
It's a family-friendly show. I don't need no drug references on it.
Ah, screw it. I've already said F it, 3 or 4 times.
That's right, yeah.
The children may be watching Rex.
Think of the children.
Frank Thorne, that drew a lot of Red Sonja, but now here he is over at Atlas Comics doing Blazing Battle Tales with featuring Sergeant Hawk. This is a title that they came out with.
Sergeant Hawk.
Yvette must be inside. Let's pick up the plans and beat it. And the Nazis are waiting. Beat it. Nothing.
Is this public domain yet? Like, when did these come out, Rex? 25 cents?
75, 76. Yep.
No, they aren't public domain then yet.
No, not unless they do the copyright.
Yeah.
Correct.
I like the idea of Sergeant Hawk being a relative of Battle.
Another Atlas character, John Target, man stalker. He
Hey,
must be
dude.
gay.
God.
If he's a man stalker, I mean, I'm guessing.
You're so witty, Rex. So witty.
Hey, Max,
Bullets
get off.
blaze in hell-bent action as Target tackles the old Baron's death squad.
No.
Issue 2 of John Target.
Hell,
Man, I don't own this one either. I mean, you got to be daring to have a target on your costume.
You mean like a
Oh,
big
he's got a
ass
target on him.
and a bat?
Yeah.
Like a bat symbol.
Hail, Buzz, Ace, Acevedo, the Beast from the East. It's not from the East, but
Killer Fish, 1979, German-made poster. I can infer by this that the Bionic Man was in this.
Sprechen Sie Deutsche.
why would you infer that? Perhaps because he's right there on the poster. I'm trying to figure out who the girl is. But your potato can, not okay.
Oh, look at
They're
that.
killer fishy.
The Kaiser und Spitz.
Gonna have to get me some of those for the sardine show.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I would actually watch that show with you trying to eat a piranha.
Well, it's not alive, Rex. It's dead. It's dead.
I used to raise
I have a pre-Halloween special for you. The uncensored cover to Tales from the Crypt number 38, art by Jack Davis from 1953. This was the uncensored cover that was never released. Where he's getting the full blunt. Where she's getting the full blunt.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Grizzly cover.
That's a good shot.
Jack Davis known for doing Mad Magazine. This is far removed from his Mad Magazine stuff.
Yeah, no shit.
That's not even funny.
He was a great illustrator, though, dude. That's not even good. I mean, this dude could do everything.
You remember in the 70s his Slim Jim ads in the comics?
Yeah.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Dude, I got tons of his old Mad Magazine work.
What's up, Elsie?
Oh yeah, I'll link to the clip, man.
After we do Joe Kubert, we're going to do Neil Adams. This is a Neil Adams cover right here. From Unbelievably Strange.
It's not too strange.
Deadman cover.
Oh, cool. It took me a minute to zoom it up enough to see that it was Deadman. Wasn't sure what was going on there.
Well, he's getting zapped by the kryptonite beams and the multiple hands trying to squash him, you know.
Well, why would kryptonite beams hurt Deadman?
I don't know. It's just green beams. I just made that up.
I know. I'm just fucking with it.
Yeah. This is an amethyst umbrella handle in the shape of a seated bulldog circa 1860. This is pretty cool for you dog lovers out there. Seated bulldog.
It's like a little French bulldog. The big ears.
Carved out of amethyst. That's pretty neat.
Yes, it was carried by a very dainty pimp in the late 1800s in Paris.
I don't know why you would have a
old Perry
on the end of your umbrella. I don't know why you would have a dog with constipation on the end.
He looks like he's trying to take a dump, doesn't he?
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to take a dump and can't quite get there. You know, those big
I'll tell
eyes.
you what, you ain't killing no werewolf with that walking stick, that's for sure.
And of course, last night was Home Day show by Omer Glitch.
Hey, yes, sir. Good time had by all.
That's Homer's
Hello,
girlfriend
baby.
there.
Yeah.
If you haven't met her yet.
Does
Yep. I
doesn't
love them
he wish
thoughts.
it was?
Yep. I like her
Omer,
pasty.
I do have a picture of Omer's real girlfriend, Shadowhawk, and here she is.
Oh no.
Whoops, wait a minute. That's not her. Sorry.
Is it this one?
There
Yeah,
she
like a
is.
redhead
There
is
she
what
is.
There she is. What's up, beautiful?
Pork America.
She looks
He
like
loves
some
to
good
pork
bacon
her.
to me.
He loves to pork
Yeah.
That reminds me of one of my ex-roommates
Hey, Rex.
catches on Friday night.
She's really good eats. She's really good eats.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like bacon.
Tastes like bacon.
And I don't have it on. I do have it on the docket. Let me see.
I love
Jack
me
Kirby.
some pork.
Okay, after Neil Adams, we're gonna do Jack Kirby. One of my favorite Jack Kirby.
Yeah, okay. Keep on
covers.
sticking my suggestion further and further back. That's all right.
Yep. That was a mistake by me, so he kind of got kicked back. Yeah.
I'll just do it on my show, no problem.
You're welcome to put up any content you wish, Shadowhawk, on your own channel. Absolutely.
I'll pull out my Death of Captain America, Captain Marvel, and do a whole review on that and a whole show on that. Disney beat you to the punch.
See, dogs with constipation have been here for centuries.
That dog is just sitting like a good boy. He is not trying to take a dump. That other dog looked like he was stranded.
Right. Sure. Let's go with that.
Sure.
So I know dogs very well.
Your suggestion is try it with a Y, right? Ryder instead of the public domain regular spelling. Hyphenated.
If you got a chance to, if you've got a chance to trademark, copyright, write it, whatever that way, then yeah, I would go that way.
Absolutely. I thought you would say that, but so now I can name him. So we will do it on the show right now. Hell Rider.
I believe Omer said the same thing earlier. We both answered you when you first asked.
He did.
Yeah,
he did. I'm just bringing it up
again. GAYRYDER. Rex, just so you know how to spell it.
Yeah.
If I misspell it, this is the one you're getting.
GAY is hell in French.
Yeah, and that's legally distinct, Rex.
Wait, GHEY. Sorry about that.
Yeah, GHEY. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, here's the color version. He did finish it. I still like the black and white and grayscale.
Let me blow this up a little bit.
It's more dramatic.
Yeah,
there's no need to fill in those
negative spaces. Yeah. I like the better black and white.
I did too. I mean, it's it killed some of the energy.
I think if he would have gone, well, see, that's the problem because he went with the purple cape. Did that chicken have a purple cape? I thought he had a red cape.
I think it's purple.
Elsie says I picked up a nice.
If he'd have gone with the lighter purple wash on the cape, I don't think it would have been quite so distracting, but it's a little much, I think. It's
Well,
still cool, but
it's still a really nice piece. Yeah.
yeah,
LZ.
it's still amazing, dude. I'm like, I mean, I certainly couldn't have done that, but yeah, I like
LZ
blue, black, and white.
LZ says
But
I
I could,
picked up a nice Superboy number 15 at Comic Universe, which is his local comic book shop, in very nice condition. Just needs a press for a roll that doesn't break color. Not even a fold on the
wow,
spine. Still round. So yeah,
How
you
much was
press that
that? What
thing
that
out
set you
and
back?
Superboy 15. Let's look that
Yeah,
up on
cool.
eBay and see what Superboy 15 looks like.
it's got to be worth a couple of bucks.
See what LG has it on eBay for going right now.
That's an issue. Oh, I don't know that. Okay,
It's
sure.
a joke.
No,
I'm kidding.
Don't
get it, saying you're gonna go look it up,
though. Those are supposed to be funny. I don't get it. Wow, 1951. Wow. Okay.
Oh shit!
That is early. Jeez, man, black cover too, and we know that that's very hard. Not black is like in.
That's what she
All right,
said.
you're not showing it right.
I know. I've got to get there. There's a process. It takes time.
Oh,
I'm getting
okay,
there.
all
You're
right.
too slow. Hurry up.
You
We want to see
you
it.
were talking like we were supposed to see what you were talking about. Like, oh,
I
look at
Do that
got.
all
that,
the
bro.
time.
Look at that.
5.0. Holy shit!
Wow. Good job,
Wow.
LZ. Congratulations, bud.
No,
That's a
nice
score.
grab, dude. Holy
Well, now
shit!
this isn't his book, but yeah, he got, this one they're running 375 for. His might be even a little
I'm
better
just
than his.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belzy's.
Good find. Yeah.
That one's it's only a
1951.
5, and it's 375.
Kurt Swan
Dude,
artwork.
I saw one of these collectible websites the other day because you get them all the time, like on Instagram and shit. Um, and they were doing a giveaway for what was it, Hulk number 181, the first appearance of Wolverine, officially, whatever, 181, right? It was a .5 grade.
Gonna grade
And it
it,
was,
he says. No tears or folds.
yeah, very cool.
Mine is like freaking new. That's cool.
Sounds like it.
I just kind of wonder what he had to. She probably gave him a good deal on it.
I imagine.
I'd imagine so.
What he had to give for that thing, because she didn't give it away. 1951.
Oh, hell, he is a sweet talker, man. That bro. He
he's
talked
a
that old lady right out
negotiator.
of the store.
Absolutely, yeah.
He talked her
What'd
right
you do?
out of the
What'd you do,
store.
LZ? Take her in the back room and give her the long stiff Willie?
She gave it to him free and sent him home with a plate of cookies.
With a happy ending, I hear. You got a free massage
Now,
off that, huh, LZ?
I'm gonna test.
No,
your
LG's a married man.
I know. I'm just teasing.
I'm gonna test if I can get in here. I'm gonna test your trivia pursuit here, your knowledge of comics. Okay, guys. I'm gonna present a cover, and you tell me the significance of what happens within that book.
Okay.
That makes it a great book. Tales to Astonish number 60.
What happens?
Now Homer and Shadow are both constipated all of a sudden. I gave her an offer she couldn't refuse. Cash. $80. $80, really? Wow.
Yeah, that's cheap, brother.
I don't know
the issue where Giant Man slaps the shit out of James.
The link is in
controversial.
I doubt it.
Well, see, he don't want to hear my answer. He just wants to talk over me. So he just asked the question. be obtuse. That's the issue where Hank Pym slaps the shit out of Janet, and everybody freaks out.
Is
Is it really?
I wouldn't know. That's beyond my time, sir.
I have no fucking idea. That's the only thing I could come up with.
Yes, but you can learn, Omer. You can learn. That's why I
That's what
bring
I'm
up
here
this
for,
I
sir.
trivia
could have.
stuff.
I suppose I could have Googled it. I mean,
Okay, this is the issue. And for one thing, I got to mention the cover, right? The Hulk. This Hulk has been comped in so many damn things.
Oh
This
yeah,
mhm.
Jack
Kirby
Kirby
Hulk,
Hulk.
isn't it?
He's, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
knew that part. That's why. I mean, it's like the most generic cover to ask what's so significant about what happened in it. It's like, that image does nothing for you because it's been used 1,000 times.
Yes, it has. In this issue, Steve Ditko established that the Hulk becomes the Hulk when he gets angry for the very first time.
Oh wow,
Up to
that
that
is
Oh.
pretty
time,
significant.
he only became the Hulk at night when the moon came out.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
I remember he
Mhm.
was like almost like a werewolf for a little while. He had a,
Yeah, without the hair.
and then like he would turn back into Bruce Banner every dawn too, right? Like as soon as the sun came up, he was like, whoop, and he'd just be naked laying wherever the hell he was at. My purple pants. Ah!
Supernatural thrillers. One of the only books that my brother ever gave me was a supernatural thriller with an appearance of the living mummy. This is, however, the headless horseman rides again. I love that he's throwing his flaming head at the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
pretty
that's
That's
what
cool.
he
so
would
cool.
do. He would carry. Well, it wasn't his head. He carried a jack o' lantern, and he would throw it at people.
Mhm. Invisible Man, because he lost his head, right? He lost his head.
Well, he was
Yeah,
good at giving head, is what I heard.
that
Just
was why
looking
he
at
was.
the figures in the back, I would say that this Invisible Man adaptation is probably done by Michael Plug, because those look like Plug figures back there.
Okay.
And this one here, I know for sure is, and I used to see it in the ads of the comics, and when I would get a back issue. Um,
Oh yeah.
this is Jim Steranko cover.
See,
Nice.
there's my boy,
Mm-hmm.
the stinker.
The thing that
We
couldn't
love
die,
Jim
isn't that the thing that
Steranko.
couldn't die? Isn't that my Peen or Hillary Clinton? And Dr.
How
Jekyll and
dare
Mr.
you?
Steranko's
How
Hyde.
a
dare
pimp,
you?
dude. Steranko is the original comic book pimp, man. He's too cool for school.
$80, man. You got a good deal on that. That was a great pickup. That was a great pickup for
Oh
that
yeah,
Was she
price.
blind,
$80, dude.
Elsie? Was she blind? You're fucking robbing her and shit.
Hell, you taking advantage of the handicap.
The disabled
And
Elsie, what are you doing out there? Goodness gracious me, oh my.
back in today, Wraith of God, Fear Hollow. Love this cover. This is the cover that I really enjoy because of just how they did
Yeah,
the
that's a good
coloring
one.
on it.
Good title too. I like the Fear
Well, when
Hollow.
you have an all black costume, or gray, however you want to, very hard to design, really.
No
Well,
bad,
I
man.
mean, when he's a black man on the inside, I mean, how can you go wrong?
You can't
Homer is
beat
the gift
Lopez.
that keeps on
One
giving.
of the top.
Well, it's
Aaron
because he's like
I'm
Lepresti
fun,
sorry.
right?
says, Aaron Lepresti says,
He,
coloring is done, lettering is done, Covers assembled. The book is going to the designer on Monday to assemble for printing. Wraith of God 3 Fear Hollow is closing Sunday night, probably, he says. So back it while you still.
It's probably not going to
Congratulations to
close.
Harold Presti. 3 down.
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
that's awesome.
I mean, I've only got the first 2, but both of them were killer so far.
Yeah.
But amazing, beautiful. Aaron's art is like 9.9 out of 10 on everything he does.
86,653. Look at that. One more backer, and he's got 1,200 backers. One more backer. He's only one
Rex,
more
do you
backer.
have those 2? Do you have both of them, Rex?
I have one. I have the second printing of 1 and an original printing of 2. Yes. I got the second on the second campaign. I got the second printing, which is probably more limited, actually.
Yeah, the first book I went all in. The second book, I think I got like 2 out of the 3 covers because I always get his Marvel homage cover because he'll do one that's like an old, kind of like Tomb of Dracula or Werewolf by Night cover. Kind of has that kind of feel to it. And then the third one, I think I've only backed the 70s cover so far, so I might have to back this again before he closes.
Absolutely, and it's getting close. Let's watch the trailer. We'll see how much we can chop this thing up. That was an old CC comic reference with the head. The thing I like about Aaron is he truly is a fan and has an appreciation for comics.
Bro, he's a fellow Bernie Wrightson madman. So I love Aaron to death.
Yeah, and he's got a nightclub shot glass. I mean, I think you've been collecting all the shot glasses.
Yes, I am. Is this a new one for this campaign? Because he had the same one for a couple, so I didn't buy every shot glass because I already had it. But
right, I don't know if it's a new one, but it says nightclub shot glass. Yeah, he might have had a few left over.
Oh no, yeah, this is a new one. Right to the Glass nightclub, yeah. He didn't do that one.
He's always got a Marvel. That's cool. I mean, all the covers are great.
This is the Marvel cover here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I backed that one for sure. I'm gonna have to back it at least one more time before.
The one I like just for the coloring. Painted cover by Chris Stevens. This is beautiful stuff, Nice painting.
The whole campaign is great. I wish I could afford to go all in. I just don't have cash.
Well, I assume he's got an all-in tier. Let's see how much it is. Garbage Man. Let's see. It's got some Garbage Man's art too. Yeah.
Probably back up towards the top, like all three covers.
$150. That's not bad. That's not bad for everything.
No, I ain't bad. And those are what 56 pages, something like that.
Stephen Bisley T-shirt
Simon Bisley.
or Simon Bisley. Sorry, not Stephen. You got a Dale Keown werewolf there.
Oh, I got that one right.
Dale Keone.
That was on.
Dale Keone.
That was on the second campaign. Keone.
This is really reminiscent of like his CrossGen stuff when he was working for CrossGen because it's a period piece.
Yeah.
Not everybody can, do a period piece, really.
Like a monthly timely time of the month period piece.
No, Eric July's got a character doing that now. I think her name is Bloodroots. So.
Blood Ruthie.
Yeah.
Dark Mansion and of Forbidden Love, 1971 through 72. Elsie's actually got some production artwork from one of these covers, I believe. Was DC's short 4-issue experiment in gothic romance suspense. Each issue contained a complete 52-page novel interior art by Tony DeZinga, Vince Coletta, and Don Heck, etc. Nice. Let's take a look at the covers to this very short-lived DC early 70s horror book. Go.
All right.
You won here. And these are worth quite a bit of money, guys, in any kind of condition. Because I think they were probably limited on their distribution or nobody was buying it. I don't know what happened, but pretty interesting story.
They didn't make it clear that it was a horror book, and they kind of made it look like it was very much a romance book. So
like a Harlequin romance, something, yeah.
Yeah, I think they missed a lot of their target audience.
Yeah, LG bought them all for $80.
All of them? Get out of here.
This one, the very last issue looks like a Nick Cardy cover to me, but I'm not sure. That's beautiful.
Robbing them blinds, Shadow. It was robbing them blinds.
This had some grayscaling in it. That kind of makes it more interesting for me.
He was in a whole one of them homes for blind people. So he had them just lined up. He was going room to room.
Yep, line them up, boys. Line them up. Line them up.
No, I'm sorry, Elvis. We all know you are a good Christian man. You would never do that. Homer's a bad influence.
Give him a Tommy gun, Shadowhawk, and line them up. Line them up.
Friends. My friends.
We love you, LZ.
All right, what do you got? Well,
I've got Dan Lawless. Dan Lawless doing Blue Devil artwork on the Graybeards. Blue Devil is a much forgotten but much loved, really, character. I love Blue Devil. I used to buy it.
I remember Blue Devil. Yeah. I didn't see a whole lot of them on the stands back in the days, but I bought a couple of them.
Yeah. He had his own series. He was one of those
I have no idea. I don't remember what they were about.
Blue Devil was one of the few characters that got a 16-page preview.
Okay.
Remember DC put in like new Teen Titans 16-page preview in DC Comics Presents 26. Iraq Son of Thunder got a 16-page. Captain Carrot and his Amazing Zoo Crew got a 16-page. And that was actually in New Teen Titans. So got a 16-page preview. That was his first appearance.
I still don't remember what his fucking story was.
Well, he could fly with that sort of trident. What his story was, I can't really tell you.
Yeah, what his powers were, what his origin was. Their whole dude. Yeah. That's it. Homer, you remember.
Yeah, I
you remembered, Homer. I love it.
You guys.
I'll be right back, Joe.
Homer's like my own personal clipper.
Hulk goes to Dick's, apparently.
Okay.
Get some takeout. Yeah.
All right.
Tim sell artwork. I mean, old man Hulk with that pot belly. I don't know.
I like it. It looks cool.
Yeah, I love Tim sell stuff. He's got a little bit of humor with this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Here's some old Joe M. Sontag Batman artwork. Check that out.
Oh, very cool. Love Joey. He's a good kid.
I knew him when.
No, I wish I would have known that he was playing rock and roll back in the day. I probably would have had a chance to go see him.
Nothing like practical effects in movies. Check this out. Just an air bladder bag, you know? All practical, no digital.
There you go, brother. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, right?
If you had this stuff around your house and somebody came in?
No, dude, they'd fucking freak out, probably. I mean, but if somebody came by my house, they're gonna know who I am, and they're not gonna be surprised by the crazy shit I got laying around.
Yeah. If they saw that last one laying on a table, they would think like an alien, you know.
Yeah, or vampire kind of looking. You know, like halfway transformed between that and human or something. But dude, I'll tell you, there's a few of these little old ladies. Because, Mama Hawk still has people come by for haircuts every now and again, even though she doesn't do that anymore. She's got mostly these old ladies that don't want nobody else to cut their hair. They'll come over. And the first few times they walk in and see my living room with all this fucking crazy fucking comic book artwork everywhere, they just like pause for a minute. You can see the confusion on their face.
No, LZ, I don't work tonight. I'm off tonight. I'm vacillating whether to do a draw stream or exactly what. I've been working hard during the daytime. I did work last night and went in today. And I'm going in tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my last day of work. I don't know if you heard Shadowhawk, but I'll be washing my truck and washing some of the traps tomorrow. And maybe mopping the floor, tomorrow will be the last day of work for me. Mike Walters in the house.
Sorry to hear that, guys. Hail, Mike. Hail, Caleb. Good to see
you. Happy birthday to Jim Starlin, featuring some of his earliest work for Marvel, Where Monsters Dwell. So today is Jim Starlin's birthday.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Mr. Starlin.
Mm-hmm. Some of his earliest Marvel work here, Where
he's
Monsters
gone
Dwell.
now, right?
No, he's
Didn't he
alive.
die a while back?
He's alive. No,
Oh, is he? Oh, wow.
no,
Oh,
still
okay,
living.
cool.
Don't kill him off yet.
Well, I thought he died, man. I thought I heard he was dead. Sorry.
He's doing writing because I think of his health, maybe his hands, I don't know. He's
No,
not
okay.
drawing as much as he used to. He's doing more writing, but he does draw still, but just not as much, like on a regular basis. But
No,
two
no,
wonderful
that's cool.
covers. I
I thought
really
I heard
like.
he died over that.
No. Keep
Okay,
bringing
good.
it up,
Well,
and
I'm
I'll
glad
keep
to hear.
swatting it down. No, he's still
I,
alive.
I was just saying, I thought I heard he died. That's why I'm glad to hear he's still kicking. Jesus.
Perfect 10, a number 1 cover here from David Brink. There you go. Pew, pew, pew.
Powell Rodriguez. Yeah, he's got a great artist
right.
on that book.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's been a success for him.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. He's coming out with a new series. I can't think of the name of it. I will update myself by the time we're on again. But it looks really cool. And so
As I
far,
said,
everything I've seen.
after Neil Adams, we'll cover Jack Kirby. Here's some of his OMAC stuff. Just wild covers for OMAC.
Which is not Olmec, which we were talking about the other day.
One Man Army Corps. That's what it stands for. One of the few with a haircut like that.
It's an acronym.
I should send Death Metal Hero an omnibus, an OMAC omnibus.
Do they have one?
Oh, I bet by now, yeah, they've collected something. Yeah. There was an OMAC backup story in Commandy. And I'll give you a little sprinkling of Steranko. Here's Jim Steranko, Captain America cover, which this one always blows me away. Look how massive he is compared to Bucky and Captain America. He's big.
Oh, yeah.
He's a giant on this cover.
He's a chunk, dude. Look at him.
But I mean, isn't that what you do? The menacing thing on the cover, you make larger than the hero.
Yeah, you make him.
Yeah.
But a lot of times they'll do like the big, giant, looming figure of the enemy, and then small figures of like the team, like, oh, endangered. Oh, nice Spectre, dude.
Alex Nino on this one. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Alex, but that's fucking cool.
Oh, Alex Nino did a lot within comics. He's I believe he's Philippine artist. He did a lot for Charlton, like the horror books in the 70s. Really? Alex Nino. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, this is one of his better pieces that I've seen. It's really nice.
I would love to have that hanging on my wall, dude. Hell yeah. It's pretty. My favorite color. Black and white and green.
Vampirella number 77, April 1979. A very eloquent werewolf drawn by Jeff Esley.
Eloquent?
I for example, am perfectly intelligent, but when that full moon hangs in the sky, I get as hairy and bloodthirsty as any beast.
He is a very eloquent werewolf. And
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of them aren't even capable of speaking.
Maybe he's from London.
American, an English werewolf in America.
Oh, Werewolf of London, right?
Hmm. And his hair was perfect. Dip.
Exactly, right. I mean, I kind of get that that's a reference to a very posh looking werewolf.
Well, if you remember the original Werewolf of London with what was his name? Henry something or another.
Henry
Played the
Holt.
werewolf.
Henry Holt.
Henry
Yeah.
Hall. Yeah. He was a very posh looking werewolf. He had like his
Oh,
hair
yeah,
was
that's what I'm
like
saying. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
Philopene, you say? Philopene. Yeah. Frank Vazetta's werewolf, of course.
I believe that was back 6 billion years ago when the
See,
Philopene.
I don't think this version of the werewolf by Frank Vazetta is going to eloquently speak like the other one. Like, I am going to rend you from.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, he looks like he's probably gonna rip you into little shreds.
This is a massive, if you look at the body mass on this thing, he's a big werewolf.
No, dude, yeah, I blew it up. Like, if you compare him to the dude, he's got like 3 times the body mass. So say that guy's 180 pounds. That werewolf is 450. It's 500. So
I have it on
that's a
good
big werewolf.
authority, though. He survived the attack. You know how? The werewolf
Ah,
said, "You're not even worth the effort,"
no.
because he's so much smaller than him, you know?
Yeah, like, you're
Yeah.
so scrawny, I'm not even gonna bother.
I'm not even going to bother with your bony ass.
And I'll beat on you for me to care. Well, there you go. I'm werewolf proof. I'm a scrawny little fucker.
Today,
Mars and Beyond, 1957. Let's take a look. Yak, 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 yak.
today, a space-conscious public avidly consumes tons of story material about life on other planets. A typical cosmic soap opera usually begins at a very ultra-secret government space project. The hero is a young electronics genius who is always busy formulating new laws of thermodynamics and astrophysics. The heroine is a
Smoking weed.
secretary, efficient, hardworking, and rather attractive. Of course, the villain is a mechanical robot from Mars. The escape device is a late model electrophlegmatic flying saucer. The story plot usually concerns the lack of some precious element on Mars, such as water, or uranium, or women.
He's very involved in smoking that weed.
Take a letter, Miss Smith. Gentlemen, after due consideration and thorough calculation, it is my unequivocal opinion that there is absolutely no life on the planet Mars.
Saw that one coming, but still very well executed.
Chick
Oh,
nugs.
look at them chicken nugs. Oh, look out.
Isn't that cannibalism?
Not for me. I'm a hawk. I can eat whatever I want.
Yeah, they're cooling off a little bit. They're kind of hot, so I'm waiting.
Hawks are known to eat other birds.
Today's space-conscious public avidly consumes.
She like it hot, hot, hot.
Red-tailed hawks prefer, actually, other birds rather than bunnies or squirrels. They'll go after birds first.
Overgrown pelicans.
I got your pelican right here.
Something in the pouch. Uh-huh.
I got a sack for it.
I got something for your mouth. Put it in your mouth. You shut up. You shut up.
You're the one with a plate full of nugs in front of you.
Yeah. I'm gonna stuff them in my face, Shadowhawk.
Those aren't
Jim
chicken
Starlin.
nuggets. Mouth noise.
Jim Starlin's birthday today. Jim Starlin, we need to put up there. He would be a great artist to feature.
Oh yeah, that's another good
coming
one.
up.
Add him.
So,
add him to the list for sure.
Okay, well, I tell you what, we'll start November. We'll start November with Sterenko. How about that?
All right.
Yeah, but you got to get the actual books. You can't just show the internet pictures. I mean, nobody wants to see that. Come on, guys. You gotta level up the game, Rex. Level up.
Okay. You come over.
Okay,
you come over here
I
and
had to
help
kick
me
him for that one. Sorry, Homer. Sorry, we can't have that dissension within the ranks. I had to kick him.
It happens.
So we'll do Jim Sterenko, and then we'll do Jim Starlin. 2 Jims in a row. How about that?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could do all S artists in the month of November.
We could do Jim Shooter, but he's kind of like a Ryder, but
Yeah, he's more of a writer than
yeah. But he did do some Legion of Superhero art and stuff. But now, how much of that
what's
I have,
his name?
I don't know.
What about we got Alex Saviat. We got Mark Silvestri. That's a good ass.
Yeah, Mark Silvestri. He would be a good one. Yeah.
Dreamers kicked me off. They're like, you've used all your hours.
That's 3 weeks in November right there, Rex. Joseph told us 3. So we just need one more for November.
No, we need 2 more for November. Because I didn't put Silvestri down. Oh, you were trying to think up S names.
Yeah, to do all S artists in November. I don't know. Since we had Sterenko and
Jim Starlin. Yeah.
I was going to do Silvestri. That's got the 3rd week covered.
All right.
We need one more guy.
Silvestri, sure.
What about Alex Silvex? How do you say his name? Alex?
Savia. Yeah, I mentioned him as well. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Who's Savia? I don't even know.
He did a lot of Spider-Man stuff.
Alex Savia?
Yeah, I don't.
You know him. We've looked at his stuff on the show before. But okay. But there's got to be a bigger S name out there somewhere.
I've got one.
Okay.
Bernie Wrightson.
I just
Bernie
not enough.
Wrightson. That's a good one. It's a good one. He's a good one.
I'm never gonna say no to Bernie Wrightson,
Oh,
but
I knew that's
never
why.
gonna say no.
Yeah. There we go. So
Well, you
yeah,
save the best for last, right?
yeah.
yeah,
And we might.
you say Bernie for Christmas, man. You want to fucking have a present for people. Give them the best of the best.
Actually, the last Friday of December will fall on Boxing Day in Canada and Kwanzaa. And that's
So what better
Okay.
time to do it than?
that's the 26th. That's the day after Christmas.
Well, we do it Christmas Eve. Give
How
everybody
about
an early Christmas.
no? It look like that's feeding Feature Friday, not Feature Wednesday. Listen, how about Todd McFarlane to start off December? How about that?
Ooh, good old Toddy. Can't go wrong with Toddy.
Okay, but we still need one more S for November.
No, we don't. I put in Bernie Wrightson at the end of that. We don't want to wait that long on Bernie. Come on.
What about Schultz?
Who?
Charles?
Schultz? Schultz isn't
The
Schultz?
Peanuts guy?
No, the other one. Is it the one who did Cadillacs and Dinosaurs? What was his name? It was with an F.
Okay, he's obscure. Sure, let's do him.
Yeah.
No, he did a bunch
Happy
of stuff
birthday to actor Brian Blessed. Flash Gordon's alive. Brian Blessed, bless him. It's his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Brian.
He was in Space 1999 in the, right, yeah.
Get it in.
Born in 1936. So he's getting up there in age.
Yeah, you can.
And the Doctor Who serial Mind Warp. Yeah, he was in Doctor Who too. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, how about Jim Aparo? He would be good. Jim Aparo.
Oh, yeah, Jim Aparo is a good one to do. His Batman stuff.
Elsie says Joe Simon.
Oh,
I got you.
there you go.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to do Dave Stevens.
Oh, Dave Stevens.
What was the other suggestion?
Joe Simon and Joe Sitton.
Joe Simon? Who's Joe Simon?
That's what Elsie put in the chat. Joe Simon.
Oh, Joe. That's Jack Kirby's. No, we're not doing Joe Simon. Sorry. I actually have a art by him and a letter, but no, we're not going to do him. I could do Alex Ross.
What about Rob Liefeld?
I thought about Rob Liefeld, but we're doing Todd.
He's coming back with Youngblood, so people are talking about him.
Yeah.
Arthur Adams, you guys already did Arthur, right? What about Archie Bear? Los Potasio?
Yeah, we already did Arthur Adams. Yeah. Yep.
Dan Panosian?
No,
Scott
we
Campbell?
haven't done Dan.
Kirby Simon?
Ooh, I got it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for Christmas. Yes. George Perez.
What about that chick that you did that whole cover?
Got me into comics.
Jorge Perez? Jorgito Perez?
Feliz Navidad. See, I speak some foreign.
What about
language.
Severin? What's her name? Lisa Severin?
Well, I have to get another calendar for that.
Julie Severin?
Oh, Marie Severin.
Marie Severin. The one I did the Bog
The Bog.
recreation,
Yeah.
the Incredible Hulk cover too. Yeah.
The Bog knockoff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Bog knockoff. Yeah.
The homage. There you go. There's a better word. Homage.
Yeah,
Tribute cover.
Not a ripoff at all.
Roberta the Conquerorist from 1966.
Crazy sugar rush. Whoa.
That looks like Angela from Spawn / Marvel.
Yeah. It was one of Todd's biggest mistakes.
Letting Neil Gaiman write for him.
Well, he didn't know
There's
Gaiman
some
was
pit
coming after the right
flaws.
I'll tell you what, though, I got all those the variants of that Angela figure, man. There's a little bit of money waiting to come in when I list those.
Tasty.
You remember that time when Rothschild was confronted with the New World Order?
The Bilderberg, you weren't there?
No.
Not this year. What went on last year?
No, I wasn't there last year. I think that was my cousin.
The cousin was there?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Do you have a couple minutes for us, Mr. Rothschild? We have a few additional questions. I guess my question inside is, it was saying that the Federal Reserve is one of these organizations. One of these organizations that a lot of people say is the source of even main products all across the world because it's a private bank that was started by your family.
No, it's completely untrue. I was asked that earlier. It really isn't true. No.
Jekyll Island, Jekyll Island, 1913, sir. Sir, just one thing. We could go on about how your family committed all these acts against society, but we just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy, and that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting the economy with the Federal Reserve.
Well,
looks like he was getting ready to throw down something good there. Later, Owen.
Wonder what he was off.
Well, Rex. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call it a night too. Yeah. It's that time, and it's time for dinner. I gotta go take a shower. One more day.
What are you gonna have for dinner, huh? I've already taken my shower.
Mama Hawk is making creamed chicken tonight.
Oh, we feel like chicken tonight. Like chicken tonight. That
chicken's
always great. You sure it's not?
Cream chicken.
You sure? Shadowhawk, you sure it's not Terror Bird? Mm.
It could be. I mean, well, I'm not shy about eating other birds. I told you, I'm a hawk. It's kind of like the old joke with the frog and the scorpion, right? And the scorpion says, "No, I promise that I won't sting you." And then he stings him, and the frog looks at him and he goes, "Dude, you swore you weren't going to sting me." And the scorpion looks at him and goes, "Scorpion." It's kind of what I do. And
kind of what I do, right? Yeah. You said, but you said you wouldn't do that.
Well, it's kind of my thing. Sorry.
That's right. I mean, it speaks to the nature, right?
Exactly. It's like you can't trust a snake not to bite because it's kind of what they do, right? So if you decide to cuddle a snake to your breast and it bites you, then whose fault is that? Is that yours or the snake?
Yeah, if you're a risk taker, you may not come out on the right end of it, right?
Exactly. I mean, it's just it's how much risk do you want to take, and are you willing to, know what the You at least know what the risk is before you decide to do something dumb.
Right. But a lot of people, what you hear is the argument, but that's not fair. I had to talk somebody off the ledge last night, and they were going, and it's not fair. And I'm like, there is no fair in life. That is a myth.
What? What do you mean it's not fair? They're, they're, life isn't fair. Like, what kind of fucking fantasy are you living in?
Exactly. I mean, there is no fair in life. Think about it.
If you went to public school, you discovered in kindergarten that life wasn't fair. Because if the bigger kid wanted the fucking toy to play with, he was just gonna take it from you, and that's not fair. You know, you had the toy first, but that's just the way shit goes. Life is gonna teach you that eventually if you're ever exposed to life in general. Life is not fair.
Elsie says, my dog won't bite tonight. Really? You got it, Shadow.
Yeah.
Before you go, Shadow, I've got one more wolf cover for you, and he's green. Tales of Voodoo.
I can go for that. Whoa. That is a weirdly wolfy dude. Okay.
Weirdly wolfy. Yeah.
And the vampire's
how they
trying to
did
save the girl?
The girl is, well, I mean, maybe he's going to bite down on her neck, but he's trying to control his cousin Wolfie from like shredding her so before he gets his daily drink. So of course he's trying to stop him. He looks like he's going to crack Wolfie's neck. He's got one hand on the top of his head and one on his chin. All he's got to do is fork real hard, and he's got it.
You would think.
You know, the best thing I like about this cover, I like the werewolf the best, but I like the floral design, especially on those big boobies of her. You know, you got to.
Oh my God. Okay.
The way they.
And on that note, people, Shadowhawk is gonna say good night. God bless. Love
I
you.
I didn't embarrass you. It's just not fair.
No, I'm unembarrassable. You know that. And it's not fair.
Is that a word?
Damn you.
Unembarrassable. Sure. Why not?
I mean, I don't know. I can walk into a room full of people naked and not be shy about it. So I don't think you're gonna embarrass me.
Jim Lee says DC Comics will not support AI generated storytelling or artwork. Not now, not ever, as long as he is in charge. Because we do because what we do and why we do, it is rooted in our humanity. It's that fragile, beautiful connection between imagination and emotion that fuels our media, the stuff that makes our universe come alive. It's the imperfect mind, the creative risk, the hand-drawn gesture that no algorithm can replicate. And when I draw, I make mistakes, a lot of them. But that's the point. The smudge, the rough line, the hesitation. It's me in the work. It's my journey. That's what makes it come alive. It's the product of true effort, of inspiration and perspiration. Fans know this. They sense this. They can feel when something that has made with care, when it costs the artist time, energy, heart, and effort. People have an instinctive reaction to what feels authentic. We recoil from what feels fake. That's why human creativity matters. AI doesn't dream. It doesn't feel. It doesn't make art. It aggregates it. Our job as creators, as storytellers, and as publishers is to make people feel something real. That's why we create, and that's why we're still here. says Jim Lee of DC Comics. No AI for DC Comics, apparently.
Wow.
That's
All
good,
right.
isn't
Well,
it?
Jim
Yeah.
Lee. Jim Lee finally stepping up to the plate as the fucking man in charge of DC Comics and actually making a statement about anything, I'm completely overjoyed with. And that he's standing up against AI, I'm very happy about. But god damn it, dude, you've been in charge of DC Comics for the last fucking 15 years and you haven't said a fucking thing about anything. So maybe do that a little more often.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe Jim Lee's stepping up, man. I don't know what stepped on his AI toes, but
I don't know,
there
man.
you go.
Well, I hope something lit a fire under his ass because he's just been cruising for the last fucking 15 years and
Yeah, I
letting
think a
shit
lot of people
slide.
have been kind of disappointed, you know. Absolutely.
I've been
Might
completely
do a stream
disappointed in
tonight.
Jim Lee.
Don't know yet. Might want to take the night off and relax because I do have to put in my last day of work tomorrow.
Back in the X-Men days, dude, I was a huge Jim Lee fan. The
Yeah, all he
Wildcat,
had to do was
huge,
focus on the artwork at that point and kind of
huge
becoming
Jim
known.
Lee fan.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he sold out to DC, dude, and fucking took that position,
Put it on
he
cruise
just shut
control.
down. He didn't. His artwork went down. He stopped talking about the industry. I mean, maybe he was just overwhelmed with the job. I don't know. But I'm glad to see him finally step up and say something.
I think that's maybe correct, Shadowhawk. I think maybe he got in over his head somewhat with this. He stuck with it, but it seems like, yeah, maybe. I mean, he was willing to do it, but I think it is a big position to be in, no matter what the
Well,
salary.
also, I mean, he also took the position and, like, the whole landscape fucking changed within a couple of years of him taking the position. Like, the SJW invasion started, and
Mm-hmm.
all the Me Too and
He's got to
everything
know
else
this
that was
stuff
going.
doesn't sell. I mean, they had Asian month, they had gay month, gay pride month, and all kinds of stuff just
Again,
a
bro,
few years ago. And they
at
continue to
least,
do it.
at least he finally made a stand about something. Because
Those new warrior designs, and I think they finally did release it. Pitiful.
oh, dude, it's fucking horrible.
Horrible. The end of
Horrible.
comics as we know it. Gee.
And to think that's the thing that kills me is Jim Lee is the president of the company or the CEO or whatever the fuck his position is. And I mean, for you to let that shit go, you're the guy that did the fucking X-Men back in 1990, 89, whatever it was when that came out. Before you did Wildcats, you did fucking Deathblow, which the only guy that even comes close to that kind of artwork is, I mean, it was obviously a Frank Miller tribute, but his Deathblow stuff is so fucking cool, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
I'm just happy he finally spoke up. Right?
It's so cool. It eventually got a movie, although it opened when the pandemic and things were shutting down and nobody was going to the movies.
No.
And the movie wasn't that great, but out of all the Image stuff that could have been or Valiant stuff.
That wasn't Deathblow.
Or maybe I'm thinking Bloodsport. That was Bloodsport, wasn't it? Okay.
You're thinking
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. No,
Bloodsport.
it's not Bloodsport. No. It's Blood something. It was the one with Vin Diesel.
It's Blood something, folks.
Yeah, it should have been a fairly big movie because it was like a Bloodshot.
Bloodshot. Yeah, my eyes were bloodshot trying to watch the damn thing. I actually bought it on
Mhm.
disc.
I mean, it should have been a pretty good movie because the actual comic books were
It wasn't.
decent back in the day. No,
Right.
the movie was
Okay.
not good. It was not.
Okay. Well, a rare time when Shadowhawk just blew my theory out because I was incorrect. I was totally off base with that one. Oh well. Yeah.
Woohoo! Shadow gets to celebrate tonight, baby.
Shadow
Yay!
for the win. He can celebrate with some chick nugs or something.
I got your
Anyway,
chicken.
might do a stream
But
tonight.
if you want
Don't
me,
know. Got the night off. Who knows?
no, he'll
Join
be
us again
streaming
for the
on
tomorrow on the next 4 o'clock shadow. Bow for now.